Tito Ortiz!
Drew, Tito Ortiz here. Heard you're a big fan of mine, and also a former five-time world champion kickboxer.
Five-time!
Originally from the UK, but you moved to Mumbai, Indiana.
Another welterweight fight, 3-rounder from Las Vegas, California. Or excuse me, from Las Vegas, Nevada. Jay Haran with a record of 16-4-5.
Thank you, Oscar. Las Vegas, California.
Las Vegas, he says before pausing briefly, inhaling while posturing. He continues, saying, California, with a great deal of confidence.
Live at the Forum, November 24th. Lucas, Tito Ortiz here. Have fun at the Model UN. Philly is a great city. Keep up the good work. Your parents are so proud of you, man. And don't forget to eat your fibers. It is great for you. Speak Pat way often. People love hearing your Jamaican accents. And it's funny and cool. Boy. Hope you have a great time, buddy. Tito Ortiz, send a shout out to you. Have a good day, man. Get it, Lucas, get it.
Tito Ortiz!
Guys, records who have losing records but still fight for championships. You know, guys who are 5-4, 5-2, 5-1. 10-1, 10-10. I mean, it's just.
I mean, I still feel young. My response skills are super fast. I just one of those things. Number is just an age, of what we have. So I'm really.
We were so close.
The UFC got sold for $4.5 billion. That's with a B, not M, with a B. I mean, that's $499 million 4 times.
And you guys are what?
Yeah, it was a good fight, a fight in which you were able to do, I believe, what you wanted to. Would you agree?
Yeah, I mean, I came in here 110% mental. That's about 100% of this game. The rest is physical. That comes with it. Professional fighter, you need to train like a professional fighter.
No question about it.
I'm a totally different person than I was 12 years ago when we fought. I'm a different man. I'm a different fighter. A different attitude. Everything I do for training is just positive. I'm faster. I'm stronger. I'm younger.
I invite anyone who thinks I'm old, come to my gym, come train with me for one day. See if you can hang out. I mean, I have one more week left. Come down and see if you can train with me for one day.
Yep.
And do the 3-a-days. And I've been doing this already for 17 weeks. I'm far from old. I mean, I'm 34 years old, 34 years young. And I woke up about 6:30 this morning. Yes, 6:30 this morning. I never wake up at 6:30 in the morning unless I'm going to sleep. I was about 2:47. I got on the bike. I ran about 2,000 miles. I've been in the gym 4 times a day.
As you guys get older, is it harder to get your bodies into the shape that's required to go at each other?
Not with me. I mean, I've only been off for a year and a half. I'm only 43 years old. I'm an old mature. I mean, I'm matured old. Very fast, but at the same time, my body hasn't matured great, just because of. My father's really old. My father's 80 years old. My grandmother's 100 years old. So my body is in great shape. I've never stopped. How many times a week training do I do for this fight? I train 6 days a week. 5 days a week. I'll train 3 days a week. One of those days I will train 2 days of the week. So 6 days a week I'll be training. The only thing Chuck is smoking is my. That's not in the gay way.
No. And just transition to.
And you're on a winning streak. Beat Chuck Liddell, the Iceman.
Not beat Chuck Liddell. I smashed Chuck Liddell. I put my fist through his face. He was face down, ass up, and it wasn't my girlfriend.
That's not in the gay way.
That's a pretty sight.
It wasn't for his girl.
Well said.
Yep. I'll be fighting Alberto Del Rio, which I got to give myself. I mean, I got to give him that clap. That's not in the gay way. Just to say, you know what, man, you got some big cojones to call me out. that he wanted to fight me. First step of me dressing like Chael Sonnen as a clown. Almost done. So we're done. So some of you little boys want some candy. So I'm like on my Wi-Fi. Why is that on my Wi-Fi? Weird. Strange. Just have Big Brother watching. FBI, open up!
Tito Ortiz!
I train hard to make the fight easy. That's how I've been in the last 2 fights. Train really hard. Fights end really quick. So let's try to do it again. Let's replicate this shit. Hard work, determination, dedication, triple D's, baby. That's how we live. Hard work, discipline, dedication, triple D's, baby. That's how we work. Wrestler mentality. You gotta put in the hard work. You want to rebel? Hard work, dedication, discipline. That's what it's all about. Get some, baby. And I made a mistake. You know, I learned from our mistakes, and those things I learned from it. And the future is the future now, and the past is the past.
You live and you learn.
You live and you learn, and you forget. I hope.
New York Times bestseller, Live, Learn, Forget, I hope, by acclaimed author Tito Ortiz, now available at your local Barnes & Noble.
Did you even hear what Phil was saying about you?
Nah, I couldn't hear him. He was too short. All the talk went over me.
It's kind of funny. I was listening to Christian Walken, little skit he did, and he talked about the lion, king of the jungle, this huge lion with a big giant mane, in this hot, smothering weather in Africa. And the little small lions come up, kind of poke at him, bite on his ear, bite on his neck. The lioness comes over and bugs him. Then you got the jackals and the rest of the wilderness looking and seeing this lion's on that mountaintop. They come over and bother him. The jackals laugh at him. The hyenas laugh at him, nip at his toes. They eat all his food, and they sit back. And they got jackals like this. They think it's a comedy. Until one day he gets sick of it, and he attacks, and he shows to these people who the king of the jungle is. And this little hyena, I'm gonna eat right through him. And we'll see on Saturday night. You know what? It's good, because it fuels me. It's fueled me over the last 14 weeks. And it's great to see, because you hear that snoring nose? That's a snoring nose you're gonna hear in the second round of the fight.
That's good. That was good. That was good work by you. I gave you a good setup.
Yeah, you're a good comedian, man. That's about it. You're a good actor. That's about it.
Just here to help.
I'm a fighter. You're an actor. You're on the Apprentice because of me. You're the bad guy because of me. You try to talk because of me. You've never won a world title. Who's the last champion you've ever beat? Who's the last legend, as you say, you've ever beat? You call yourself a legend? What have you done legendary besides talk? Buddy, on Saturday night, those little blue eyes are going to be sparkling even more, man. Just wait and watch. Just wait and watch. You've dug your grave, man. You have dug your grave.
The F word, that wasn't classy.
I don't care, man.
No,
I don't care. You've ruffled my feathers way too much, partner. You talk about my ex, man. You say shit like that.
You're classy. Tito. Come on. 4-letter words. Come on, Mr. Class. Tell another jackal story about Christopher Walken and a mane and a lion and Vitor from back in the day. Tito, go ahead. Tell him what I do so well.
Well, he talks well. His mouth has gotten him in every fight, big fight that he's had. And every time when it's time to present and perform, he's failed. On Saturday night, it's not going to change. What I do well, I come in with heart, I come in with determination, I come in with hard work and perseverance. When I get my hand raised, I don't know why. And so are all the millions of fans that have had my back over the last 20 years.
Tito always says I'm using my mouth to get my opportunities. The only person I know that made money using their mouth is his ex-wife.
I have no gag reflex.
Well, just to correct you, I was never no marriage. You're a punk, dude. That's what you call class right here compared to no class.
That was a nasty line.
No
by
class.
Me.
No class at all. That's why you see him with thongs and jeans and a t-shirt. No class.
They don't call you the bad guy for nothing.
A bad girl.
I saw Tito about 3 months ago in the streets of Portland. So I walk out to get in the car, and I'm just standing there minding my own business. There's no one around. Playing on my phone, but nobody's around. And I hear somebody say, "There's the p-." So Tito says, "There's the p-." So I look up from my phone with a smile on my face. I think I'm about to meet somebody. And it's Tito, and wouldn't you know, the coward is with somebody else. So the only time Tito would ever address me like that, one is when I'm locked in a cage with Vandelay and he's on the opposite side, or two is when he's got a buddy with him. So this scumbag, what a scumbag move. So I look up and I simply say, "Hey Tito, what are you doing in Portland?" I don't say anything else to this day, Gareth, and to this day, he's never responded. He began shaking his head and he began like bumbling his words.
This guy can't even put a sentence together, man. Are you kidding me right now?
And he walked off, and I remember watching him staring out there right on the streets and watching him going, "You know, Tito, that wasn't meant as a trick question. Like, that wasn't meant to stump you."
100%. I stay in shape, man. I stay in shape. I eat well, you know. I don't drink alcohol that much at all anymore, you know, ever. I mean, not compared to when I was in my 20s. I take care of myself now. Now it's about my kids. You know, I want to outlive my children. Of course, 100%.
That's a dick move to the highest of levels. I mean, that's a really scummy move by Tito.
Just look at it as just, I take care of myself and everything I do. You know, I want it to be old.
So if I was you, I hope to God you come ready. Because if you don't, I'm going to beat you into the living death. You think this is all fun and games.
Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to see part 2, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And subscribe to my Rumble to see the uncensored version of this video when they monetize it. And remasters of certified hood classics illegally blocked by the UFC when I eventually do remake them. Now, if you young matures will excuse me, I gotta train 6 days a week, 5 days a week.
Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing it my way.